Welcome to the channel, and just in case you're new here, my name is Mike, and in this video, I'm going to be doing a re-ranking because I think it's about time. We're coming up on the 1 year of This Is My Design being formed and created, and my first ever video was talking about my favorite TV series of all time, and that's Hannibal. But it was my first video, and it was my worst video. It's an absolute nightmare, it's an atrocity, and nobody, and I mean nobody, deserves to be witness to that video. So I'm going to redo it. I'm going to have all new editing styles, a brand new look to the channel, and it's going to keep getting better and better as we go. So I hope you guys enjoy me ranking all 3 beautiful seasons of Bryan Fuller's Hannibal. Let's slice right into it. So coming in last place for this is going to be... Wait a minute. Nope. Cut this shit. Cut this. Nope. Cut it. Take it back. So coming in third place. Yeah, that's better. There's no last place with this show. It's all amazing. Coming in third place is going to be Hannibal, the 3rd season. Now, the only reason it comes in third place for me is because mainly the slow beginning. All right, when you see the season 2 finale, which we'll talk about in a little bit, it takes a little while to get resolution from that and to see what the aftermath was of the season 2 finale. And season 3 takes a little bit to get going. You're kind of yanking the cord, like, all right, come on. Like, not that it's bad. Like, the first few episodes are great, but it's very centric around 2 characters. It's kind of a bottle episode. You don't really know what happened before, so it is a little bit of a slow start to season 3. And I think ultimately that's why it's in my 3rd place, and it opens up a lot. So I find myself really missing seeing Hannibal and Will on screen more because they introduce a ton of other characters. But that's also exactly why I love Season 3, among a million other things, is Season 3 takes a show that has a cast, and it has a bubble, right? Here's your cast, here's your people, here's the show. And Season 3 goes, whoop, and it just opens the world so much more. You get backstory, you get all kinds of new characters, new locations, new states, everything. Like, everything just expands in Season 3, and it seems like such a bigger show, such a bigger production, and that's what's so much fun about Season 3. Again, amongst everything else, the finale is just beautiful. I love it. I love the finale, and I love, of course, the Red Dragon. Francis Dollarhide is in this. This is his season for sure, and there's a lot of great things to be had within Season 3, but because of the slow start and me kind of really missing Hannibal and Will, and the bottled episodes in the beginning, that's technically why it comes in 3rd place, but it's still not by any means a bad season. It just happens to be 3rd place for me. Coming in 2nd place for me is going to be the 1st season of Hannibal. Yep, Season 1. Season 1 was absolutely phenomenal. It was so much fun, and it's such a great introduction into these characters, and it's such a great reimagining of the Hannibal lore and the Hannibal character and everything that we already know from the novels and from the other films. It's one thing people don't understand too about this TV show is it's not a prequel, it's not a sequel, it's a reimagining, right? Like, they take characters from the books and from the TV, from the movies, and it's the same name, but they change gender, they change motivations, they change character arcs, they change a lot of things. It's still Hannibal, it's still Will Graham, it's still all those things, but it's just a completely different reimagining of it. And of course, this TV series starts off with Hannibal not in prison, but he indeed is still a psychiatrist, and he has his office, and he has his clients, and he's doing his thing, and that's where it begins, and that's how he meets Will Graham. And just seeing the relationship between Hannibal and Will is what really drives this show to the beauty that it is and why I love it so much. The character development, the character building, That is what this show focuses on. The whole show is the relationship between these two guys. The ups, the downs, the highs, the lows, all this stuff. Where they start and where they end up is such a journey, you guys. I'm telling you, if you haven't seen this show, it's so much fun. And I love the introduction in the first season. I love the cat and mouse game and how you see Will completely just descend into madness and losing his mind and just breaking down, and you see him as a man just falling to pieces in front of him, and this cat and mouse game with him and Hannibal and all the clues that lead you to one thing to the next, and they plant these seeds that will sprout to be big ass fucking plot devices and stuff in later seasons, and just whoa, just all kinds of cool stuff. It's a great setup. It was a great season 1. It was laying the foundation for the show, and it was such a fun way to do it. There's moments, without being spoilerish, there's moments that will have you sitting up like whoa. There's moments that will have you laughing, and it's absolutely just phenomenal. Mads Mikkelsen as Hannibal, I'm telling you guys, you got to give him a chance here. I know he's not Anthony Hopkins, but he is so beautiful in this role, and to me, he is Hannibal. When I say Hannibal now, he is who I think of, because he has the charm, and he has the elegance, like the elegance and the pronunciation of everything, and he's so sleek in that way when he wants to be and when he needs to be. But on the same token, he's also brutal and bloody and just absolutely insane when he needs to be too. He plays Hannibal perfectly, and the first season lays it out perfect, and it all leads to the season finale where everything kind of turns over, and to watch it do what it does is so much fun. And it is like a killer of the week thing. Every episode is like a new serial killer that displays their victims or uses their victims in some strangely beautiful ways. You'll see what I'm talking about when you watch the show. It's absolutely phenomenal. And the underlying thread through every episode obviously is the main storyline, and it leads you to a great finale that launches off into the best season, in my opinion. So, season 1 is number 2, but it's also just as good as the other ones as well. But taking the number 1 spot for me with the Hannibal television series is going to be season 2. Season 2 of Hannibal just floored me. Absolutely floored me. I got into this show in season 1. Season 1 just hit DVD. I was at Walmart, and I was, I was really into just buying, I still am. I just buy horror movies or buy horror television shows, and I take them home and I watch them, and if I love them, add them to the collection. If I don't, maybe I'll, give them to somebody or donate them to the library, things like that I do. But I watched the first season and I loved it. And I watched season 2, which I got a poster of. Oh, I'm still not used to this. Right there. When I watched season 2 and 3, I watched it on TV, week to week. Had to wait a week to see what was coming next. Let me tell you, if there's ever been a TV show, ever, that I've watched, I'm talking all the Walking Deads, the Breaking Bads, the Sons of Anarchies, the Justifieds, the Longmires, I don't know, you name it. If there's ever been a TV show that, just hooks you instantly and has you at the edge of your seat, just biting your nails, just like that shit, it's the beginning of season 2, because it starts off with a fight scene, an amazing brutal fight scene that you're like, what the hell is happening? Why is he fighting him? What the hell? How did he know him? What the fuck? Brutal. And then it fades to black and says, 3 weeks earlier or 3 months earlier or whatever. I don't remember the exact time frame. And then the whole season is it leading, and it shows you exactly how these characters got to that point in the beginning. And in the last few episodes, in the background, they actually have a stopwatch ticking. Because it's like a fucking pressure cooker, and you could just, you can just like psychologically in your mind with that stopwatch, you know that it's all leading to this huge climax at the end of season 2, which I will tell you is my favorite series, not series, excuse me, season finale in all of television history. Like I said, I've seen a lot of TV shows, I've watched a lot of horror, and I'm telling you, that finale is beautiful, it's bloody, it's emotional, and it's gonna fuck you up. I'm telling you, the season finale of Hannibal season 2 is phenomenal. I can't even talk about it anymore because I don't want to spoil it, but season 2 takes everything that was great about season 1 and just cranks it up. Just cranks it up, continues that story, starts showing you more pieces, planting seeds for season 3, just jaw-dropping stuff. The cinematography, like, this whole show is just so beautiful. The way it's shot and everything is just, it's stunning. I can't even explain it. It's not like any other TV show you've ever watched. That's how beautiful this show is. Unfortunately, not a lot of people have seen it, and that's why it was led to being canceled. But for those that have seen it, they hold it very close to their hearts. It's very special. And when it comes to critics and fans alike, this show has a love and a following and a die-hard fan base like very rare that I've ever seen. It's an absolutely beautiful show in every sense of the word. So please, I hope you all give it a chance. And season 2 is beautiful, just like the other seasons that come after it. If you want to hear me talk more about Hannibal, more in depth, like spoiler stuff, let me know down in the comments and I will be more than happy to do that. I wanted to talk about Hannibal, but I also wanted to keep it completely spoiler-free because I don't want to spoil anything, because I don't want to take away from the magic that is seeing it happen for the very first time. So that was my ranking, and season 2 is number 1. Of course, I want to say thank you all so very much for watching. You all know how much it means to me that you all watch my stuff and I get to meet such cool people and discuss all these wonderful things that we're all passionate about. It really does mean the world to me. So I hope you enjoyed the ranking, and I really hope you're going to give my pitch some consideration, because I feel like this TV show deserves more eyes and it deserves more fans, even though sadly it is currently off the air and we may only get 3 seasons, but still it's 3 wonderful seasons for you all to go and enjoy. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, right there is the place to do it. If you want a more private conversation, you want to request videos, or maybe you just want a more personal look at my life of horror, that's the place to go. But if you need someone to talk to, if you got people in your life that don't like hearing about horror movies, they don't like the blood, they don't like the guts, they don't like the craziness, they're not a collector like you, they don't have your drive, your passion, they don't understand why you spend thousands of dollars and have a room like this, good news, because we launched our own closed Facebook horror community group for people like me and people just like you, where we can all be one, we can come together and enjoy the community as a whole with other like-minded individuals. So if you're interested in joining, there's no applications or anything needed. Just go to Facebook and type in "This is Our Design HC." My wife or myself will accept you right away, and we can start talking some bloody good shit. So with all that being said, I want to say thank you again so very much. And, oh wait, I got one more thing for you. If you happen to make it to the end of the video and you watch this and you are thinking to yourself, you know what, I really want to go watch Hannibal, the TV series, you're in luck. Because I said this at the end of the video to see who my true supporters were and to see who actually gives a rat's ass about Hannibal, the TV series. So here's the deal. Go down in the comments below and you can leave any comment you want, but go ahead and type, "I want to see this show." I want to see this show. Something like that, I'll get the idea. And if you type that, that tells me that you want to see this show. And I want you to see this show. So, in 1 week's time, I'm going to take all those people that commented that, we're going to mix it up, and we're going to pull a name out, and I'm going to send you all 3 seasons on DVD, the box set. That's right. That's how much I love this TV show, and that's how much I love each and every one of you. So that's the rules. Put it down below. Keep it to yourself. There's a better chance you'll win. You'll enjoy it. Thank you all so very much for watching. Again, my name is Mike, and
this is my son.